Hi, I didn't see any fire trucks in the drive. Look at this place. So where's the fire?
Thank you so much for indulging me.
Oh, just call me Speed Counsel, free at-home delivery.
I'm very sorry, I just couldn't give you any more notice, but Jack, this could be the defining moment of my life.
On account of one little contract?
I'd hardly call it little.
Jack Montgomery, this is Frank Upton, Chairman and CEO of Jetware Incorporated.
Hi, Frank. Nice to know you.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Mr. Upton has just made me the most incredible offer.
Yeah,
Is this as good as it looks?
we want an Erica Kane line of sportswear.
My own label, Jack. Isn't that marvelous?
Erica will have final approval on all products.
I'll be breaking new ground.
She'll head up a major promotional campaign.
Yes, I'll be able to put my stamp on American fashion.
She'll be in every print and TV ad.
So, have I died and gone to heaven, or are we in business?
This looks like a heck of a deal.
I thought so.
I mean, I'll have to take a little time to go through the fine print, but this looks like this could very well be the chance of a lifetime.
I think this is a dream come true. How did I get so lucky?
Jetware? What in the world does Dimitri want with a line of women's clothing?
Kendall, what the hell are you doing?
You said that I could wait here.
I didn't say you could raid my files.
If you take me back as your assistant, I just wanted to be up to speed.
Well, why would I hire someone I can't even turn my back on?
You act like I was reading your diary.
Well, too bad for you. It's not on my desk.
Dimitri, please. I just wanted to impress you with my knowledge of your computer setup.
Well, I'm impressed, all right, Kendall, by how much the new you resembles the old.
You're wrong. I've changed. You can trust me now. Believe me. I wasn't spying. I'll do anything to get this job.
I can see that. What I don't get is why.
Oh, Dad, why are we doing this?
It doesn't look like he's here.
I don't have time to be stood up by a carpenter.
Honey, when it comes to carpenters, being late is part of the job description. Seriously, if this guy were here already, he'd probably be an imposter. Come on.
I have about 5,000 things to do before the wedding.
I understand that. I do too, okay? It's just that, you know, if you're serious about being married in a gazebo, we better stick around. Because personally, I've interviewed 18 contractors thus far, and this is the only guy that'll even look at the job. I swear, if the guy wanted lunch in Tahiti, we'd have to charter a plane.
Oh, what's such a big deal about fixing up one little tiny gazebo?
Don't look at me, I don't either. That's exactly why we're here. Seems like every other contractor in town is booked up for months. It's bizarre. I'll tell you something else. If this guy doesn't show, then we better start talking about alternate spaces.
Well, I refuse to panic. I'm sure it will all work out fine.
Why, Ms. Dixie Cooney, I declare. If I didn't know you any better, I'd swear you were downright calm.
You tell me, what do I have to worry about, huh? I'm getting married to a wonderful man. Handsome, witty,
Yes.
and best of all, an excellent judge of character.
Well, I don't know about that, honey. I mean, as fond as I am of being right, nonetheless, I'm very sorry that your friend, Dell, turned out to be such a royal jerk.
Well, you called it. I hope I never see Del Henry again.
Somebody mention my name?
All My Children, brought to you by the American Plastics Council.
But
before you go off
about bothering us.
I was just going to take...
I don't want to talk to you.
That's going to make this a little hard.
Do I have to find a manager?
There's no call for that.
You'd rather deal with the police?
Fine, go ahead, call the cops. But what's the penalty in this state for taking somebody's order?
May I help you? That's all I was going to say. And depending on how you answered me, I was probably going to move on to the lunch specials. If you don't want me to serve you, fine. Then you can go sit in another section. But a man's got a right to make a living. You've already got me fired from one job.
Uncle Palmer fired you?
That's a surprise?
I didn't know that was in the works.
Probably the smartest move Palmer ever made.
What are you going to do, follow me around the workforce? Get me canned from every job?
I don't think so. Unlike some folks, Dixie doesn't like to stalk other people.
Neither do I.
You mean unless you take a shine to them?
No, you've got this so wrong.
I'm feeling really uncomfortable. Okay, can we just go?
Yeah, that's just fine with me. Come on.
Am I that late?
No, Don, as a matter of fact, we just got a craving for Italian food. You ever tried the pasta across the street? It's great. I'm sorry, honey. This is Don Lyle.
Oh.
This is my fiance. Don's the genius who's gonna, restore the gazebo.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about being a genius.
That's really nice to meet you. I'm Dixie, and we were just about to head over to La Primavera. I mean, you're gonna love the place.
I don't have time between jobs. But you just give me a cup of coffee?
Coffee coming up.
So, did you have a chance to take a look at the gazebo?
A great little piece of Victorian architecture.
I'm sure it'll be beautiful when you're finished.
Well, I can have it ready for you by the end of June.
June? We're getting married next week.
Well, any flexibility there?
Why? Is it really that big a project?
Well, not if you devote full time to it, but I've got a lot of jobs on the line. If you want, I can give you some other names.
Don't bother. I've already called them.
You are our last and only hope. Well, I guess we'll just have to get married someplace else.
I already told you why I want this job.
Yes, you want to win my trust. Well, you are off to a rousing start.
Does this mean I've lost the job?
You haven't lost your nerve?
I like to call it motivation.
I wonder what Erica would call it.
I thought we were talking about work.
Well, Erica was your first employer in Pine Valley. Your bosses don't seem to fare very well. Do you have any thoughts on why?
Is it a job interview or just a chance to rake me over the coals?
Last time you were an adoring fan, desperate to work with your idol. Now you're a repentant sinner, eager to gain my trust.
Exactly.
You didn't tell Erica who you were, which gave you the upper hand.
I made a mistake.
No, you withheld vital information from her. What are you holding back now?
Nothing.
Kendall, you're not going to get away with anything this time. You might as well put your cards out on the table.
I don't blame you for being suspicious. I made a mess of things. But I've changed. I'm in love now, and love changes people.
Not always for the better.
Anton believes me. He trusts me.
Well, why don't you work close with Anton? Get a job at the hospital.
Doing what? Emptying bedpans? The opportunity is here.
The opportunity for what, Kendall? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Look, Anton barely has any family. And what he does have is in Hungary. You're like a father to him. When we get married, you'll practically be my in-law. I'm just trying to improve communications here. We need a common bond besides Erica. A mutual interest. Something to discuss at family dinners.
All right, I'll give you a one-week trial period.
I'm in.
No, I will be watching you like a hawk, Kendall. If you're up to no good, I'll know. If you're on the level, we'll talk about something beyond that.
Thank you.
Now, there's one catch. And if you can't live with it, all bets are off.
Anything.
I want you to stay away from Erica. No calls, no letters, no contact.
Fine.
And no chance meetings either. If you spot Erica on the street, I want you to cross to the other side.
Does Erica know that I'm living at Wildwind?
She has no idea we don't see each other.
Sorry to hear that. I guess I just thought after the trial and everything that you two would find your way back to each other. I mean, isn't there still a chance that could happen?
This is my chance to be truly creative.
Tell you what, I'd say this job was made for you.
Well, of course it is. I mean, the fashion world is crying out for direction. Who better to point the way?
You'll be interviewed by every fashion editor from here to Hong Kong. You'll be dealing with the press on a daily basis. I hope that won't be a problem for you.
Oh, Mr. Upton, frankly, I am more comfortable in a room full of reporters than I am in a warm bubble bath.
Even now, after all the notoriety?
Let's just say I have a way with the press.
Let's just say that she can take even the most hard-bitten news hound and turn them into a simpering lapdog. But I guess you know that, don't you? That is why you hired her, isn't it?
It's one of the reasons.
I know it's too late to do a spring line, but if I rush, I can do the fall line. I know exactly what I want to do, exactly the fabrics I want to use, exactly the colors
You don't have
I
to
want
worry
to
yourself
use.
about that. We've got that all under control.
Excuse me, you have my fall line under control?
Oh, we've got a team of top-notch designers, and they'll be happy to hear every idea you have.
Excuse me, I think that there's a misunderstanding. I thought that you wanted this to be the Erica Kane line.
Why, it is. I do.
You want me to put my name on someone else's clothes?
Well, that's fairly common in this industry. This is an incredible offer, Erica.
Have you looked at a fashion magazine lately, Mr. Upton? Do you see what's going on? The designers have gone insane. I mean, the baby doll dresses on grown women and little stupid-looking white anklets and Mary Jane shoes and skirts that don't even graze the derriere. I mean, look, ready-to-wear is in a backlash.
Well, I'm glad you have such strong opinions.
The thing is, they would like to send us back to the Dark Ages, but we refuse to go. We don't want to look like thumb-sucking nymphets. We don't want to look like little street urchins from the time of Charles Dickens. No, I think women want to have choices, but please give us a choice that works.
Well, the Erica Kane line will be tasteful and stylish.
How do I know that? How in the world can I be sure of that if I don't design it? No, I do not want to step aside for another designer.
Erica, maybe we should read through this contract before you make a
Would you
decision.
want to pay me all this money if you just want me to be a figurehead?
To the American public, you represent achievement and
I don't want to
success.
represent achievement, Mr. Upton. I want to achieve.
And I want us to take some time to read through this document, and then we'll get back to you, okay?
If you do not tap my creative genius, then you are selling us both short.
However, on the other hand, we can be
I
flexible.
have the utmost respect for you, Miss Kane. But when did you become a designer?
I have been sketching clothes all my life.
There's a difference between a sketch and a,
And what, Mr. Upton? Tell me what's wrong with these.
well, these are completely out. These are pretty darn good.
Oh, I think you can do a little bit better than that.
Original, fresh, exciting.
You sound surprised.
You know, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but I'm going to have to fire a whole team of designers.
Oh, I think that's a wise move, don't you?
I say congratulations, Mr. Upton. Not only have you launched a brand new fabulous label, but you have streamlined your staff in the meantime. I'm going to sign that contract as soon as Jack says it's okay.
No, why don't you wait for the press conference?
What press conference?
The one I'm about to set up for this afternoon. Am I going too fast for you?
No, that would be impossible, Mr. Upton.
Mind if I use a phone?
Use the one in the den.
I can't wait to start working with you, lady.
Thank you.
You're amazing, you know that?
You're just finding it out.
No, I'm not talking about your talent. You're one of the most resilient women I've ever known. I can't believe this is the same sad face I saw in the train station a little while ago.
Then you're not angry with me.
Why should I be angry with you?
Because well, I'm a hypocrite. I got you over here, and I vowed that I wouldn't come running to you with all my problems.
It's okay.
It's not okay. Not when we're still attracted to each other.
I can't pretend that I don't feel it. That old magnetic pull. But maybe it'll fade away in time, or maybe we'll just have to learn to live with it.
Jack, the only way we can live with it is
Very, very
carefully.
I love my wife.
Of course you do.
And you're not over Dimitri.
Not yet.
So the old spark is still there. What does it mean? I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
I thought that it meant that we should see less of each other. Here I am. The minute I need help, I call you.
Well, you didn't call me for a candlelit dinner. You called me because you wanted me to read a contract for you.
But I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
I don't feel uncomfortable in the least. I mean, you're a good friend. This is a major coup for you. I'm just pleased to be part of it. Oh, look, we're adults, right? We can handle a little attraction. I mean, I'm very attracted to this lovely impressionist painting of yours, but I don't intend to go over and rip it off your wall.
I've always been very attracted to Phoebe's Italian emeralds. I've never ripped them off her neck.
Well, see, there you go. Attraction is good. Attraction is fun. Attraction lets you know you're still alive.
So we can feel it, and we just won't act on it. We're both mature enough that we can exercise a little restraint.
Absolutely. I mean, if we were both free, that might be a different story.
But we're not.
No, we're not. Erica, while I was away, I did a great deal of thinking. I want my marriage to Laurel to work out.
I know you do.
We had a long talk when I got home, and things seemed to be better than they've been in a really long time.
Well, I'm very happy for you. I mean, you're a very special man, and you really deserve to have a wonderful marriage.
And you, look, you've got this great new career ahead of you. I say we both have enough to keep us occupied, huh?
So then I can call my lawyer anytime that I really feel that I need to, right?
All the time I've spent on this account, if you call anybody else, I will be furious.
Okay, then. You better get cracking on my contract.
Oh, yes, ma'am. There's one other little piece of business we have to go through.
Oh, what is that?
This came while I was gone. This is, well, take a look yourself. They set a date for your divorce hearing.
Well, Dimitri is finally getting what he wants.
My relationship with Erica is none of your concern.
I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to talk about her. You are the one who keeps bringing her up. I never hear Erica's name again. It's going to be too soon.
Kendall, you were fixated on her. Now, just like that, it's over with?
Oh, the cure kicked in when she sent me to prison. Erica is a total waste of my emotion.
If you think you're going to use this job to get back at your mother, you're making a serious error.
I told you, I have no intention of going anywhere near her.
Merrick here. She signed? Excellent, excellent. I'm extremely pleased. Where's it going to be? Good work, Upton. These have to be filed immediately. That'll keep you busy most of the afternoon.
You want me to start right now?
You have a problem with that?
No, absolutely not. I'm thrilled. Anton will be too. I really can't thank you enough.
Don't thank me, just follow my orders.
Absolutely. To the letter. Just follow my orders. Whatever you say, Dimitri. What do we have here? Divorce hearing. Erica losing Dimitri for good. Ooh, finally. Something to celebrate.
Honey, listen. We can get married to one of those big, canopy things.
Like a circus tent?
Okay, fine. Then it's spring out. It's gorgeous. You know, the weather's wonderful. We can do it au naturel, right out there in the open air.
In front of the rotting gazebo?
I'm trying to cheer you up here. You're not exactly making it any easier.
Don't be cheering up. This is not a tragedy. We'll get married inside. Cortlandt Manor is absolutely beautiful. Most brides would kill to be married there.
In the ballroom.
Yeah, exactly. Though I don't know. I mean, I don't think our little bluegrass band is going to look very good in front of the marble columns and crystal chandeliers.
True, true. We may have to think the country motif. What about a Gatsby wedding? You know, we could do something really fancy with one of those Fifth Avenue dance bands. You know, the type with a really, really fancy tuxedos with the matching gold cummerbunds.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. Do you see with the outdoor weddings? I mean, seriously, you got the birds chirping, having accidents over half the guests, and squirrels mugging the other half for hors d'oeuvres. It's ridiculous. I mean, who needs them?
Wildflowers are so 1970s.
It's hay fever season. Half the people would probably be sneezing anyway.
And it's gonna rain all over everybody.
Yeah, you want to do an indoor wedding. Believe me, it's a much safer bet.
Oh, it'll be very elegant.
Yeah, it'll be perfect wedding.
Perfect.
For somebody else. Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna do this, okay? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, you and I are together. We're getting married. That's all that counts, right?
Yeah, true. You know, people get married by Elvis impersonators in drive-through chapels in between casinos.
I've heard of people getting married in parking lots.
Or in jail. Speaking of which, what time is it? I got a meeting with Derek. I'm, doing a little background check on your #1 fan over there. After all, I don't think we need any more surprises.
Well, I don't want to stay here by myself.
Absolutely not. Come on with me. I'll even get you a hot dog.
Ooh. Maybe later. I think I'm going to go back to Portland Manor and mourn my rotting gazebo.
Erica Kane is an original. She epitomizes American style. Bold, confident, versatile, elegant. These are the qualities we associate with Erica. That's why it gives me great pleasure to announce that Jetwear's new sportswear division will be the Erica Kane label. Now, Erica's not only lending her name to this effort, she's going to design each piece. And when you see what she's got in store for us, you're going to wonder why she hid her light under that cosmetics company. Now, Enchantment was a massive achievement, but it was just a warm-up compared to this. Erica's going to brighten the world of style and go down in fashion history. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present our next major American designer, Erica Kane.
Well, I'm sold. Where do I sign? Thank you so much. American women want fashion that works, not just in theory, but in practice. And with Jetwear behind me, that's exactly what I intend to do. I intend to deliver fashion that works. This is a wonderful opportunity, and I mean to make the most of it, not only for myself, but for women everywhere who really want viable clothes.
Questions?
Are you worried about Ms. Kane's recent notoriety?
In a word, no.
And may I respond to that? My recent past is a matter of public record. It would be very silly if I were to think I could sweep that under the rug. However, my eyes are planted firmly on the future. I have never been one to dwell in the past, and fortunately for me, Jetwear feels the same way. I am most grateful to Jetwear.
Well, Demetria, maybe you'd like to tell me what the hell you're doing here.
Defeated in the city council by a vote of 7-4. Has once again landed on her feet and will design a new line of sportswear for Jetwear. Reportedly, the multi-million-dollar deal gives Kane complete creative control.
Wouldn't you know?
Jetwear will call the new label, what
Jetwear.
else? The Erica Kane line.
Jetwear.
Here's how the former beauty mogul described her new mission.
Women want fashion that works, not just in theory, but in practice.
Shut up. Jetwear. Jetwear. Where have I heard that before?
What'd you say?
What do you want?
I live here, remember?
Oh, 56 rooms, and you have to scatter your crumbs around me?
I'm just gonna watch my favorite TV show. Is that all right?
No.
So there's nothing doing over at the hunting lodge, huh?
If you must know, I'm Dimitri's new executive assistant, which makes his office my office. So I think you should excuse me.
You've got this whole family right where you want them. How'd you pull that off?
Oh, Derek, I'm so sorry I'm late. I got hung up at McKay's with my favorite person.
What did Dell do now?
Nothing much. He's just got this really obnoxious habit of showing up wherever Dixie is. So, what have you got?
Nothing, Tad. Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? You mean like nothing?
Yeah.
Like not even a parking violation? That's kind of hard to believe.
Well, it gets even harder. The man has no driver's license, no social security number. He's not filed an income tax return. That's right, Tad. You know as well as I do. If the IRS doesn't know you, you don't exist.
So what are you telling me? This guy is a figment of my imagination?
Oh, no, he's real. Trouble is, that's all we know.
So his name's a lie. So that means he's been lying from the very beginning. Derek, this guy could be dangerous. Dixie.
Stay tuned. All My Children will be right back here on ABC.
What do you want?
The same as you. I want to see this place looking real fine for your wedding.
Look, just leave me alone, okay?
You've got some lazy carpenters. I bet I could do this place up in no time.
Don't do me any favors.
Well, you want the work done, and nobody else will take a crack at it. Why not give me a chance?
I believe you. You're still spying on me.
It doesn't take a spy to see a lady's face fall. You were counting on that Don guy, I could tell.
What's your problem? What is the matter with you? Why do you still bother me?
My daddy was a carpenter. He taught me to work real fast.
Well, my daddy was a carpenter, too, and he was the lowest thing crawling, okay? I'm beginning to think the same of you.
I'm just trying to help you, Dixie.
Well, I don't want your help, okay? I don't need your help. I'm very much in love, and I'm getting married next week. So there's no point to any of this.
You think I feel romantic about you?
I don't know how you think. I don't want to know.
I just want to make friends.
Well, friends don't follow each other around.
If I wanted to get you, why would I want to break my back to fix this old wreck up so you can marry another guy?
You just don't get it, do you? What is it? Is it my face or something?
There's more to it than that.
Dale Henry is an alias. We need his real name before we can get any more information.
Yeah, like whether or not he's just a psychotic or your garden variety con man.
That's right. Now, all we need are his fingerprints. We got a print, we got a name.
Fingerprints. Okay. We're in business. Come on.
Where you going, Tad?
You get the lowdown on a ghost.
I happen to be a member here.
So you're telling me this was just a coincidence?
Just stopped by to play a little racquetball.
Let me tell you something, Dimitri. Erica's finally piecing her life back together. I think it would be a big mistake for you to come around here and start jerking her around.
I've never heard Erica
I
Jack.
think that weight
Oh, no.
is a venomous
And you have the
attack on
divorce
women.
papers to prove it.
I think that the micro mini can be really adorable, but that most women have a very limited use for skirts cut up to here, you know what
I
I
only
mean?
bought this company
I think
because
it's
of
clear
you.
that the designers
Promise you, you won't be sorry.
Sorry, I hit the jackpot.
Erica's doing the work of 5 ghost designers. The woman's a dynamo, so talented.
Never underestimate Erica Kane.
Oh, you're a tremendous favor.
Just don't let her ever know. And thank you for putting this together.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Upton, my goodness, you never mentioned to me that you knew Dimitri.